we want to write the following in ascending order. We have 9.08, 9.80, 0.98, 0.908, 0.989, and 0.990. Ascending order means that we're going to order them starting with the smallest and going upwards to the largest. The first thing we need to compare are the units columns. 9.08 has a 9 in the units column, as does 9.80. So these two numbers are clearly larger than the other four, which all have zeros in the units column. So our smallest number is going to be one of these four. We then go and compare the tenths column. This is a 9, 9, 9, and 9. So they're all the same in the tenths column. We next need to compare the hundredths columns. This one has an 8, this one an 8, and this one a 9. 0.908 has a 0 in the hundredths column, so clearly this is the smallest of our decimals. Let's compare the others. We know we had an 8 here and an 8 here in the hundredths column. This means that as far as 0.98, they're the same size. They both had a 0 in the units column, a 9 in the tenths column, and an 8 in the hundredths column. However, this one here has a 9 in the thousandths column, and this one here has a 0 in the thousandths column, which we wouldn't normally write down. 0 being less than 9 means that 0.98 comes next. It should be clear to us that 0.989 comes next, but just look at why. We can see this because we compared the hundredths column. This was a 9 and this was an 8. So 0.989 comes next, followed by 0.990. So we have two numbers left to consider, those that had 9s in the units column. If we compare the two, we can see in the tenths column this one has a 0 and this one has an 8, so this one must be smaller. 9.08 comes before 9.80.